Okay, so for you guys that have been following me on Instagram, I've got this Wasser. It's a GP 1063. It's got the triangle with the arrow marking in it. And I've got this. My goal with this rifle is to keep it as simple and plain and keep the most amount of wood and with the least amount of additions and keep it pretty much stock. So see, a couple things I'm going to test out today is this. I put some grip tape on the stock. Without it, that plate just slips because it's metal on fabric and it's really slick. So I'm going to try to do that and see if this helps or if it's going to peel off. Something else is this Midwest Industries mount. Now, one thing I've noticed after it's kind of tight without over tightening it, after you shoot it some, I've noticed it loosens, then you tighten it, and then it will loosen a little bit, and it still pretty much holds zero, but it will slide back and forth on the rail some. I think pretty much what that is the finish on the aluminum and the finish on the metal rail kind of wearing and just making a little bit of space enough where it can vibrate loose. So I've tightened this. This is like the third time. So I'm pretty sure after this, there should be no movement. You don't want to over tighten these side mounts and damage it, but you don't want to make it so loose that it's not going to stay on there and retain a good zero. And let's see, I put a RS Regulate BM1 mount on there. The other light mount that I had was a Viltor, and it clamped on and it was very close. It was pretty much touching the gas tube, and that mount was getting hot. Aluminum is kind of like a heat sink, and it really soaks up all the heat. And it was I was afraid it was going to melt my polymer light. I have this on now. I have a Surefire on the way with a polymer body and a steel or aluminum bezel. So this mount backs it off the gas tube some. So what I'm going to see is if while I'm shooting, if this gets hot and melts the Loctite and any of those screws back off, and I'm going to just kind of feel it, just do by touch and see how hot that light is getting and how hot the mount is getting. So I'm going to kind of test this out, test that little addition out. I put some sandpaper grip tape there. And the other thing, put some more rounds on this primary arm Cyclops. And I'm going to do some muzzle device testing. I'm going to shoot 10 rounds bare barrel. I'm going to shoot 10 rounds with the old slant brake. Smaller 3-prong from Damaged Industries. The fighter brake from Definitive Arms. The, was it FSC 47 from Primary Weapon Systems. And this is one that I have liked and had for a while. It's been different colors. This is the Echo-93 3-prong. These are not really available anymore. So I'm just going to do a comparison with these guys. I'll include a pic that will kind of show like a size comparison. But hopefully there's enough leaf covering where it will show some flash and you guys can see kind of which one is doing a better job with flash hiding. All right, so let's get shooting. I'm going to do 10 rounds per muzzle device, and I might do some other stuff afterwards. All right, let's do it. Okay, first we're going to do a test with no muzzle device. This will be the control for the group. And no thread protector because I don't feel like putting it on and taking it off. All right, let's do it. Nanomag up. All right, lock back. It's got the BHO follower in it that I stuck in there. Okay, the next muzzle device is the slant brake, 10 rounds. Okay, next muzzle device will be the Damaged Industries 3-prong, and this will accept a bayonet. It's a little bit shorter than the AK-93, but you can put a bayonet on the end if you so desire. Although this rifle has the stud ground down. All right, Damage Industries. The next muzzle device will be the Definitive Arms Fighter Brake. Okay, this is a new one. This is the PWS FSC or FCS 47. The next muzzle device is the Echo 93 3-prong, and these are not made anymore, so you'll have to get a used one if you want one. Okay, so as far as the stuff, this little grip tape seemed to help. We'll see if that stays on. Right now it's not peeling off. My Midwest rail, that is solid. It has not moved. The last time I shot it, it moved a little bit, so I tightened it some and reapplied it, and I think that's probably going to be good from now on. The same thing happened with my Gen 1 rail. Loosened up a little bit. I think it was just the finishing wearing off. Snugged it back down and I was good. All right, let's see this. This BM1 mount. That's pretty hot. The offset mount mounted to it. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's a Picatinny section bolted to the barrel with a hinge mechanism. That's hot, but it's not quite as hot as the Velotor mount was. That one was pretty much right on the gas tube. It looks like all of the my witness marks are still in place. Ow. All right, gonna shoot the PWS muzzle device some more. I haven't had much time with that one, so I kind of want to get a feel over how it is and the concussion. I want a muzzle device that's going to keep my concussion low and, you know, offer good flash mitigation, but I don't want it too loud to where it's blowing my eardrums out and it's like gassing me too much. Okay, just wanted to go over this piece of gear that I'm wearing in case there's questions. This is an Eagle Industries chest rig. It will fit either 3 or it has a divided pouch to fit 6 pouches. I found this on eBay. I got it for $75. They are much more expensive than that, so I got a decent deal. I had some other pouches on the side that I took off. They were getting in the way of my pistol reloads and drawing my pistol when I wear my belt. So this way they barely Velcro. If you go around that way, they Velcro fine with a single mag in there. Also, these magazines that I'm using, these are the commercial Bulgarian magazines. They're a polymer body with a steel plate. They have steel reinforced feed lips steel reinforced locking lugs, and it's a pretty durable mag. You can find these for about 14, 15 bucks. All right, so let's go ahead and shoot some more. And see how everything works. Okay, nothing real scientific, just 10 rounds through each device. And so you guys can kind of get an idea of what they're doing as far as muzzle rise, felt recoil, flash, and 10 rounds. You might not be able to tell a lot, but if you are in the market for any of these, might help a little bit to actually see it get shot and with a side-by-side comparison. All right, you guys have a good one. Don't catch that corona.